Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time we continued moving through the necropolis and now we need a long rest because, oh boy, they really took it out of us. But we have backtracked to find a fire, we can start our long rest, and the only thing we really need to think about is whether we want to change any of our prepared spells. Now, Spiritual Weapon that last fight would have been very good, but we didn't have the spell slot for it. I think we don't really need Hold Person here, and I'm going to try out Flame Blade. It's kind of like Shillelagh on steroids. My only real concern is that it's concentration, so we might not be able to make it last too long. But it does last for 10 minutes, so we'll see how we go. We get some hit dice back, Channel Divinity, Natural Recovery. So we'll close that off. Now I'm hoping that it's this square here that takes us back down to the necropolis. Let's see if this works out fine, although there was one other thing I wanted to do. Halcyon. Let's drop this out, put that there. If we're going to be attacking with the Shillelagh club, we want to have the shield. So we'll walk into fights open-handed, then we can Shillelagh our club while we're open-handed, and then get the shield out with that club, and hopefully be able to increase our AC while we're fighting. We want to leave this area, yes. Now, the last time I came through here it crashed, so hopefully we get through this loading screen. And we are back where we wanted to be, which is lovely. Now we just have to navigate through this maze a bit, hoping that the enemies haven't repopulated. Now, I don't know if this is the specific loading zone we're trying to get to, but for now, we're just going to head back to where we had that last fight, which was just here. Hopefully nothing goes bump in the night on our way through. So, let's get cautious and keep on sneaking our way through this maze. Not sure what to expect at any moment in this place anymore. But so far, so quiet. We've got loads of doors around this place. We did acquire a lockpicking kit recently, though I'm just trying to kind of keep to the main track so we don't have to have too many superfluous combats. That door appears to be sealed. Let's just try picking one of these locks then. Maybe they're like small combats that have loot behind them. Maybe they're all locked and they need switches. But we now have a Thieves' Tools kit. And that fails. And we are unable to keep trying. So, whatever was behind there, we may never know. I'm just waiting to be ambushed now, really. Anything to learn here? Another empty mausoleum. Another locked door. Alright, if we're going to try another locked door, then we will get the guidance cantrip going. An extra 1d4 on our lockpicking check. You can try and pick this door's lock. Yes, I'd like to. Do we need to be on the other side of this door to try and pick this lock? Because Lila is at the front of the party. Oh, okay. Maybe we had to pick it from the left-hand side. So, gather the party back up. There is a phase spider, baby phase spider. Not sure what else, but there is a hole in that wall, so they might be guarding something, perhaps. So I guess we'll try and take this fight. We will cast Shillelagh on this. And then we'll start with a firebolt whilst we're hidden as ever. 3 unknown creatures in the initiative. They are surprised. Don't know where the other 2 are. 10 damage. Seems to be almost a third, so we expect them to have about 35, maybe 40 damage. There's apparently a spider back there, according to the surprise notification. We'll push in slightly. And end turn. Ulra can get in close enough for an attack. They will probably lose their stealth, but that's fine. And I don't think we need to quite worry about raging on this fight. Okay, they resist slashing, bludgeoning, piercing damage probably. Troy. What options do we have? These second level spells are not great. I don't know why I didn't change them up for something better. It's because we have bonus action spiritual weapon hiding there, don't we? How long does this last? 1 minute. Okay. Then we'll just go with a Sacred Flame, although I expect them actually to be quite dexterous for spiders. So let's try Chill Touch and see if they're resistant to necrotic. They are. They are resistant to necrotic. First one is surprised. Halcyon back in the fight. Halcyon's going to hop on in with his Shillelagh club. Do that sweet, sweet magical damage. The other 2 are surprised. Back to the top of the order. Oh, that... I was going to say that looks humanoid, but that is just our shadow from where it's projecting where we would have been standing over there. But 5 fire damage is pretty good going. Ulra. Let's attack recklessly here, just in the hopes that we can kill this creature before it gets a chance to try and attack us. That is woeful.
You lose.
But they die because they are vulnerable to the radiant damage, which is excellent. We'll push into the room slightly and end there. Halcyon. Let's step up to here. Don't see anything in that direction. And we will ready a melee attack. With our readied action with our club. Looks like they had to move so far, they don't get attack actions this round, which is great for us. Get ourselves in range and sight lines. They are getting half cover from being behind Halcyon, so we'll push across a bit further. They still have half cover, so we'll go across one more tile even more. Now they do not. So we'll attack the injured creature to try and kill it before another round occurs. That'll be 1 fewer attacks they will make against us. 9 damage is going to certainly help out that endeavour. Ulra pushes forward. Not going to attack recklessly here. We miss on a 12, that's a shame. Troy as we've now learned with the radiant damage. Gonna get that going because they're vulnerable to it. 4 damage is pretty bad on a d8, but we'll take it.
You cannot defeat me.
Right, they're up. That's gonna hurt. So the necrotic damage on the side that really sets us back. Right, because they have the extra cover, and because I would really like them to die this turn, we'll take a first level magic missile. Then we can get started on the second of these creatures. Grants you advantage on strength. Bonus to melee attacks. Resistance to slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing. So we wouldn't even be resistant to the necrotic damage if we were raging. Two damage. It's just rough. Health's in. We are looking to get knocked out here, aren't we? Ulra stays up with relentless endurance, of all things. Every fight here is just a battle to survive. 8 damage is great. Gonna miss on that d10. If we could just once get a nice 8 for 16 damage on one of these. That's another 2. So I think we've rolled a 2, a 1, and a 2 on 3 d8s. Hardly seems fair. 10 damage there though, much nicer. They're going to miss on a 12. That is huge for us. Hopefully we can finish this in this round then. One damage there is not great.
Come on.
Miss on 11 also really sucks. But we finally get there with a decent Sacred Flame. No loot to collect there, but we will gather the party and short rest immediately after one tiny fight because Ulra really needs more HP. If we could just roll like a nice 12. It's close. Health's in. Could do with a boon as well. Alright, that's going to be all of that. We'll get the whole party cautious again. And the temptation is to try and see what's through that hole. Doesn't look like there's anything off in this direction. No containers or anything that looks to be looted. There's an exit of some description over there. Another locked door. An exit of some description there. Our quest log is even empty because of the nature of this, I think, just being either a homebrew campaign or something. There's another fireplace, which would have been great a while ago, but I don't think we would have made it through that fight without the previous long rest we had just taken. We've got some rations. Of course we take all the rations. What are you... Why are you not just... Can't carry that much weight. Okay. Then give me all that. and somebody else. Grab the food. So just cull out all the trash we're carting around, shouldn't we? So that's the one we came in on. There's an exit here. And an exit there. No idea if they go to even remotely similar places. Hard to see what the best way into either of these places would be. This room looks relatively small, so we'll see if we can get through. This door is not locked by the looks of it. Door cannot be opened. Alright then. In that case, we will immediately take our hole, go the other way. How far off of level 4 are we now? Pretty close. One more fight will get us there. That'll be more spell slots, more ASIs, so we can get higher chance to hits and whatnot, more max HP. I wonder if it's worth, rather than taking this loading zone, creeping around here a little more to find one more interim fight around these parts before ending up going up the floor to what might end up being closer to the end of this, because this is only a level 1 to 5 campaign. So I guess at level 4 there might be some other stuff to be discovered. Empty mausoleums. More darkness. Is this a standard door? Well, we can't open it anyway. Let's get out of cautious for a second and see what else we can find that we might want to try and target. Because I thought there was like a host of other doors we hadn't been through yet. There's one over here and some darkness over there. So let's run to here, then we'll hide, and then we'll see if we can't find another small skirmish. As I hydrate some more. Where is everyone? There they are. Alright. Hide. Looks like perhaps just some loot here, but there is a button. A scroll of grease. Arrows, arrows, and a primed great axe. That's great and all, but what we don't have currently is any kind of crafting recipe to make any type of special weapon, like a sharp axe or anything. Let's just check we haven't come into a recipe that we haven't read in all amongst the loot. Doesn't look like we have. So until we can get that primed axe doing something more useful, it's just going to have to stay as it is. Button. Opens that door. Now, I just want like a tiny skirmish. Like 3 acolytes would probably do it. Instead, just chances for more loot, it seems. Doing great with our thieves' tools, though. Cash, cash, cash. A scroll of revivify is excellent to have. Scimitars we don't need. Brooches. Craft of Tiger Fang. Poisoned bolts. Are they all too far away? No. Let's learn that immediately. So, in our crafting, we now have basic poisoned arrows and tiger fang poisoned bolts. I thought we had a tiger drake venom gland somewhere. I thought somebody had one, and our inventories were universal for that purpose. Oh, it's a spider venom gland. Alright then. Come on, there must be another fight to be had around here somewhere. No buttons in that room? None that I can see. Let's do a Cleric cast guidance on our Sorcerer, who is apparently our thief. Although this one was not locked, it seems. Come on, just another itsy bitsy fight. God, it's a real maze down here, isn't it? Whoa, okay. Badlands spiders, 4 of them. I wonder. I don't know if that was a trap or what. Spiders. Why does it have to be spiders? That's correct. That would get 3 of them. I'd love to get all 4 of them if I could. Because we do have a maximum stretch of 4 through the center of the spell. There you go. That seems like a great time. Oh god. Missed the great big one on the side though, didn't we? Oh, but that's incredible. I'm very happy with that opening turn. Right. They are surprised, surprised and surprised. We've got Badland spiders and 2 deep spiders. Where's the other deep spider? Probably back here somewhere, perhaps. But for us and our movement, we're gonna just come back in this direction for now. Alright, Troy. We have no idea how much HP this deep spider has. But if we're looking to long rest and level up anyway, we might as well use what we've got here and now. So, give me a guiding bolt on them. $13 damage, not bad. Looks like they have about 30-35 max HP. Skulk over there. Halcyon. Now, those guys are still surprised, so they're not going anywhere for a short while. So if we get open-handed, a moonbeam right there.
Sorry.
Could do a lot of good. And Ulra, I don't think we're going to try and get too involved just yet. Did I put that moonbeam above them? Disadvantaged by light, targeted by guiding bolt. Not sure, but we're going to go in for a ranged attack first. We hit on a 14, which is nice. Oh, hello. They took 10 radiant damage, I presume from Moonbeam. Then we're back at the top. Do we have line of sight to that other spider from anywhere around here?
I really thought I... never mind.
7 damage, come on. Big whiff.
I thought we said cautious.
And that damage is just like not a concern at all. Ranged attack enemy nearby. So let's just hit you with a mace then.
Another one bites the dust.
Good. Happy about that. And let's push back a bit. Halcyon. We can move Moonbeam, but we don't really need to. So we'll pop our nose out. Cast Venomous Spike. Don't know how much venom will impact them here.
Bend the knee or perish.
But they're dead. So the other one is way behind us. So we'll prep as best we can for that. We will shillelagh our club while we've got a free hand. And Ulra will take this cover and we will ready a ranged attack. Here comes Le Spider. We have sightlines from here, which is lovely.
Better luck next time.
Big whiff on a 13. But we could probably just go with a chill touch. Halcyon, please move the Moonbeam. Hopefully they have to at least walk through that, even if they go up on the walls. Yep. 14 radiant damage, pretty solid.
Lucky? Perhaps.
8 more there, and then this should be over relatively swiftly. 2 more there. Come on. Halcyon. Can we put that, like... God, the game does not know what to do with that graphic, does it? That goes right there. Might not need it. We don't. Stop concentrating on Moonbeam, please. Stop concentrating on the Moonbeam. That way we can't accidentally walk through it. And indeed, that extra fight was enough to get us up to enough XP for the next level. We get some basic arrowage. Let's check these sarcophagi. A silver key. A magnificent shield. +2 to AC. Is that just like a regular shield, but like extra? More food, because they clearly want us to be able to long rest here. Does this other chest have different stuff in it? No, it's a note. Here is another silver key to the lower necropolis. Lose it again, you shall be one of my test subjects. Alright, let's hop over and just get what last supplies we can find around here. Got some glands and stuff. And then there's an empty room here, presumably, where that other spider came out from. Might be loot in there. A Scroll of Knock is nice to have, an unidentified potion, and a Magnificent Dagger. Well, the Magnificent Dagger is going to go to Lila. And we'll just equip that immediately. No. Yes, Magnificent Dagger. We can leave the other dagger, that's fine. Well, a +1 weapon qualifies as a magical weapon, so Lila has some options now. But otherwise, I think it's just about time we got ourselves all up to level 4. So we'll do that at the start of next episode, but for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.